Germany is set to go to polls, while sitting Chancellor Olaf Scholz looks at a defeat. German opposition leader and frontrunner for Chancellor seat, CDU's chief, Friedrich Merz, has raised serious concerns about the impact of US President Donald Trump's second term on Europe's security, NATO, and democracy. Speaking at a campaign rally in Berlin ahead of Sunday's parliamentary elections, Merz warned that Trump's policies could deepen divisions between Europe and the US, leaving Germany and its allies to fend for themselves. Merz, the Christian Democratic Union, CDU candidate for Chancellor, said Trump's return to the White House was already reshaping global politics.
And we're seeing the consequences of Donald Trump being elected U.S. president again, every day now and almost every hour. I don't want to talk about America for long, maybe 2 or 3 sentences, but this is not the America that I used to know 40 years ago. Something is changing at the moment, and we may only really understand how profound these changes will be in a few years' time.
Merz's comments come amid growing tensions over Trump's recent remarks on Ukraine and President Volodymyr Zelensky. The US president has hinted at a potential shift in Washington's support for Kyiv, sparking fears that Europe may have to shoulder more of the financial and military burden in the war against Russia.
Since yesterday at the latest, with Donald Trump's comments on Zelensky and Ukraine, it has become clear what is happening here. The rift in the Atlantic is getting deeper, and the question is whether or not we can still celebrate 70 years of the Federal Republic of Germany's NATO membership with the Americans. The question is not answered.
Merz warned that Europe must prepare for a future where US security commitments are uncertain.
Let's hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Let's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. And the worst can be that we Europeans must now finally and definitively take the security of our European continent into our own hands, because the security guarantees of the Americans are no longer guaranteed.
Germany, a key NATO member and the EU's largest economy, has been one of Ukraine's top weapons suppliers. However, a potential US withdrawal from the conflict could put additional strain on Germany's economy, which is already facing challenges from inflation and energy shortages. Merz also expressed concerns about democratic stability in the US, warning that the political divisions under Trump could have global repercussions.
I see a threat to our democracy. And again, look at America, one of the mother countries of democracy, where we've always believed that sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down, sometimes they go on a, say, rampage. But at some point, they will always keep their democracy in the political center. That is, more in question today than ever. And that makes it all the more important that we maintain this stability, this political stability in Europe and in Germany. And you have all that in your hands next Sunday.
With just days before the German elections, Merz is positioning himself as a leader, ready to navigate Europe through geopolitical uncertainty. Pre-election polls show his CDU party leading with around 30% support, followed by the far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD, at 20%. The election results will determine Germany's approach to NATO, Ukraine, and transatlantic relations in the coming years.